What is kind of going through your head about playing your first game? I know you were in the stadium, but at that Hall of Fame game, you're going to get in. It sounds like behind Kevin. What's going through your mind about that game?
I'm just really excited. Finally get to play against someone else, that doesn't have a Bronco helmet on. Get to go compete. You get to see what the guys around you are all about and watch them go make plays. Because really, you've been grinding out here on the field together. You've been in meeting rooms. You've been eating lunch and breakfast. We all really want to see each other succeed. So I'm excited to go out there, get the ball in some guys' hands, and let them go to work a little bit.
Coach Skangarello was just saying there's no shortcuts to playing a quarterback in the NFL. Do you have to remind yourself of this, that it's kind of a process, that you can't force it even in a situation like that you have a long camp, or how do you approach it when you get into a game?
Yeah, I think, how you approach your first day of camp should be how you approach your last day of camp. Days get long, you get a little tired on the third day, and then the sixth day comes, you get a little off day, you feel better the next. About 5 days later, you're back to where you felt, at the beginning of camp. So you got to keep the mindset that first day is the same as, the last day, to where you come out here, it's the same thing. Focus on the little things, work on the little things like the footwork, timing, getting everything down to where when you get done with camp, you feel like each day you did focus on something a little small to end up making your, overall the big picture better.
What's it going to be like touring the hall?
That'll be cool. I went to the College Football Hall of Fame because that's where SEC Media Day is. So that was cool to see that. So can only imagine what the NFL one will look like.
It means more being a rookie, saying, hey, someday, I got my whole career in front of me.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of football to be played. Hopefully I'm playing for a long time in this league. And I can hopefully maybe end up one day there.
Did you have a favorite player growing up that's in the hall that you want to see his bust or see something in there specifically?
Not that I've actually, thought of truly. My guy when I growing up was Michael. I talked about this yesterday. Space Jam was my favorite movie. So I really idolized Michael growing up. Thought I was a basketball player too. So no, I'm gonna have to go through there and see what I see.
What areas of your game are you trying to refine in this first preseason game, or maybe show to coaches, hey, I've grown a lot doing this?
I think probably managing the game. Talk about, the groups that are going to be playing in this game. It's obviously not the ones going to go out there and play this game. There's going to be a lot of young guys, a lot of draft picks, a lot of just now free agents, a lot of couple-year guys where, juices will be flowing, people will be riled up. Like, let's calm down. Let's show that we can drive down the field, be crisp, be smart, no penalties before the snap. Just be a really clean quarterback that, doesn't force the ball downfield, that can check it down and, keep moving the sticks.
With your competitive nature, fire you up at all that your third string going into this first game, not starting? Does that do anything to you?
I'm taking it day by day. I'm excited to be able to go out there. Of course, when I go out there, I'm going to be a little fired up and show people what I can do, and definitely bring the juice that I brought through college. So, no, I think you'll still see the same me. I'm confident in what I can do, whether I going right at the beginning of the game or going at the end of the game. I'm going to be the same guy and prove to people that one day I should be starting those games.
How would you evaluate
Cover a
yourself
couple more
in the
guys.
first 2 weeks of game?
Better than OTAs. No, I felt a lot better coming back out here for training camp. I think I talked about it last time, just being able to have a month at home, kind of digest things myself, and then be able to ask better questions while I'm out here. OTAs, it was more like, if you were talking to Joe, then these were very simple questions I was asking. I can go up to him and ask him questions now, or we can actually have a dialogue and talk and actually really get into deep stuff about football rather than, what did I do wrong on this play, just very simple things like that. So being able to have a more in-depth conversation, I think that is the big jump for me in these first 2 weeks.
How do you view interceptions in practice? Are you okay because you're experimenting and learning from them, or are you a little bit hard on yourself?
I'm always going to be hard on myself. Like today, it was in card periods. It was my first time ever running cards because at Mizzou, obviously I was a backup and then started for 3 years. So it was my first time looking at cards, seeing highlighted routes and, literally going into looks, for the defense. That was the first time for me. Again, it was Chris Harris. I was still pretty pissed at myself regardless of what happened. So, no, I'll go back. I'll look at everything that happened and, I try to hold myself to a really high standard.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Rob, we got to get him.